Welcome. It is a near perfect morning to be filming this property tour here at 930 Eastover Road in Lebanon, Tennessee. This is actually one of our personal listings about to hit the market at timing of this video. So 3 things we think make this property stand out. 1 is the location. You are just on the outskirts of town, so you get the rural feeling, no city taxes, the peace that comes with that, but you are still very, very easy access to everything that Lebanon offers, as well as your interstate access. Number 2 on the list, the home itself. It is built on a very modest 2,000 square feet, newer construction build, but it does also have a 4-bedroom perk site. So if you're someone who's wanting more space, you get to, you have plenty of room to expand to your liking. And then with that, the acreage itself is just very nice and flat and usable. Number 3 on that list is the workshop. You're looking at a 2,400 square foot workshop. This is one of my favorites. And so if you are a small business owner or a hobbyist, you have plenty of space out there to use, store equipment, build things, or whatever you want to do. So with that, let's dive on in and check out this property. So as you approach the front of the house, you've got some very nice new landscaping going on. You've got a covered front porch to sit out here and enjoy this front yard view. So as you can see over there, you've got a nice long driveway as the property sits back about midway down the length of the property. So you've got plenty of space to kind of knock down some of that road noise. Not that there's much out here. So we have just stepped in the front door and you're greeted by this open floor concept living area. How we're gonna do this tour, I believe, is we're gonna start on the right side of the house. We're gonna hit the secondary bedrooms, the secondary bathroom, then we'll come cover this living area, the owner suite, and the utility room along with the attached garage. Then we're gonna head out back, show you the backyard, and lastly, that awesome workshop that we mentioned before. So with that, let's dive on in. So heading across to this side of the house, you've got the 2 secondary bedrooms, basically a asymmetrical setup. One on that side, one on that side. Very efficient floor plan. You've got 2 linen closets right here in this main hallway with the modular wire shelving. Both bedrooms are really nicely sized. This one, as you can tell, was used as an office setup for the current sellers, current owners. All bedrooms do have ceiling fans. And then on these secondary bedrooms, you don't quite have walk-in closets, but you do have really nice, nicely sized closets with the modular wire shelving. This front room has a nice view overlooking the front yard. And then heading on back to this back bedroom, very similar setup. Same closet setup. Exception here is you get a really nice view of this backyard. So yeah. As far as the secondary bathroom, you got the tub shower combo, single vanity toilet, and then you've got vinyl flooring. Now, heading on over to the kitchen and main living area. A really nice space. Love the open floor plan, as I know many do. Of course, you've got the really nice, or you got the nicer higher end carpet in the living, really nice and soft. You've got the vaulted ceilings. You've got the recessed lights, ceiling fan. And then as far as kitchen, you have the kitchen eat-in combo. You've got this huge island, which is one of my favorites. You've got a nice, well-built cabinetry, full appliance package on this one, included the dual-sided sink with no disposal. So if you're someone like me, that's great. You do also have not just one, but 2 lazy Susans. So you get to maximize that cabinet space. Heading on through, this is the utility room. So love this space. Just gives you a lot of extra storage space. You got extra space to customize if you want, maybe add a couple cabinets or a folding table or something like that. Got the attached sink, washer dryer. The sellers do intend to leave on this one. Then just off this utility room, you've got the primary suite. You've got the tall ceilings in this one, ceiling fan, as we said, throughout. So you do have two closets on this one. This is a full walk-in closet. That is more so kind of like a smaller linen jacket closet. And then the secondary closet is in the bathroom. So huge closet here. A lot you can do with this one. You do get the nice backyard view. Okay, so now onto the bathroom. Dual vanities, again, durable cabinets and counters. You've got the soaker tub, walk-in shower. The second closet, you have the modular wire shelving in this one. And then as a bonus, you've got the private commode. Now, on to the garage. So for those of you who are worried about the tornadoes in this Middle Tennessee weather we get, tornado shelter, 6 to 8 person in-ground tornado shelter. Garage is nicely sized, so you're not trying to open your door against the wall. Separate entry, of course. And then along with this tornado shelter I mentioned, you also have this really nice, unique screen system that comes down so you can open your garage door, you can sit here and enjoy without letting all those summertime bugs in. So if you want to see this thing, you're going to have to come see it in person. You got the windows to help with some lighting. Okay, onto the backyard. It's one of my favorites. I know a lot of you are going to love this one as well. Oh yeah, one thing I should mention, you do have storm doors throughout, or not throughout, but front and back door. The exterior doors are all premium doors for insulation, as well as the walls with that 2x6 walling. You have additional insulation there. Windows are all upgraded windows. So this home is built for efficiency and durability. But here we go. So one of my other favorite things about this house, you are looking at a 400 square foot covered back patio. Enjoy this thing as it is, or you can even add in the screening to make it screened in. And then to top this backyard, you have a very nice perimeter fencing. So it does not cover the full backyard, but plenty of space for, I think it's about 3/4 of an acre if I'm not mistaken. Plenty of space for all the animals to come and play if you have those. Okay, so next we are heading down to that workshop. Let's get there. Hey, real quick, sorry for the interruption. If you are loving this video or this property itself, or maybe you even know someone who might love this property, we would love for you to connect us with them so we can help get any questions answered, or even set up a private showing for them if that is something that meets the boat. If you're someone who is looking to sell your house yourself and you love the level of effort we put into this, we would also love to be able to schedule a free strategy session so we can look at what it looks like selling, helping you sell your home. With that, let's dive on back into this tour. So as we're walking back to this workshop, I want to quickly cover a few other things about this home that I think are well worth mentioning. So this home was built by the current sellers, and they have built it to stand the test of time. They've gone all in. So like I mentioned, you've got the higher end, upgraded doors, windows, the upgraded exterior walls. You even have proper French draining around the house and for the gutter systems, all taking water away from the house to avoid any potential water issues. Then they also have encapsulated the crawl space and have a dehumidifier down there to make sure that the crawl space stays in a healthy condition. And hopefully you can see with the rest of it, just a great property. So with that, let's get on into this workshop. So welcome to the workshop. Again, this is one of my favorite things about this property. Many favorite things about this property personally. So let's quickly cover the space. There's a lot to talk about this building I do think is important to cover. So you have the main workshop. It is insulated. You have 2,400 square feet of space. So you're looking at a 40-foot wide building by 60 feet deep. Then on each side, you have a lean-to that's 14 feet wide, goes the full depth of the building. So you're looking at 840 square feet of covered space, plus an additional 840 square feet of covered space on this side. The building does already have electric and water ran to it, so that's not a problem. Another thing, you do have its own septic tank. The septic tank does tie into the main leach field, but it is permitted and everything like that. So many options you can do with this building. Whether you are a small business owner and you just need the space, maybe you're a hobbyist and this would be awesome to have. There's even the option to potentially convert this to a living space or a partial living space and do a short-term rental kind of thing. As the property is on 2 acres, that is an option. The property is on more than 2 acres, which is the current county regulations to be able to do a short-term rental. As far as the flooring, you're looking at a 6-inch slab, so it should be plenty of thickness if you would like to add a lift or anything in here. You do have trussed ceilings, well built. Of course, you've seen the insulation over there. You've got LED, actually not sure if that's LED, I believe it's LED lighting. You do have a insulated garage door. It is, I believe, somewhere between 14 to 15 feet tall. So getting those taller trailers and stuff in here is not a problem. On the right side, you have a half bath already installed. We'll go look at that, along with a wash sink. Of course, if you're anyone like me, you're gonna wanna make sure your hands are clean before you go back to the house. So this is that half bath, nice little space. And then you've got the sink, of course. So as far as electricity, you have a 200 amp box coming to it. Of course, you've got outlets on each wall. And then in the back of the building, it doesn't come with the compressor, but it does have a compressor. And there's also a hookup for an RV. If you want to bring an RV inside or store it on either side or even the back side, that's an option. There's also a septic stub to tie into. So you can do that with the RV. So yeah, there's a lot of thought that's gone into this one. Great building, great space. Let's quickly run around and look at each lean-to. I think I mentioned it, but if you can't tell, this is a metal exterior, of course. So this is the lean-to, symmetrical on each side. You've got the lights already out here, so lighting is not a problem. You've got the gravel flooring. And then as far as the property, it keeps on going back behind this field. We're finding this taller grass. There's some stakes back there if you come and take a look at the property yourself or would like a private tour. You've got a water stub on the back as well as the front. I think I forgot to show that one. So this is where you could even park an RV out back if you wanted to do that. And then the additional lean-to on this side. So much space to do things with over here. Another feature about this workshop, the driveway is circular. So bringing trailers in and out makes it a breeze. And that is it for this property tour. We appreciate you guys if you have made it this far. If you really like the property or know someone that may like or love this property, please do share it with them. If you have any questions or anything like that, or would like to schedule a private showing, reach out to us, 615-882-4178. Contact information is in the description below as well. If you are someone who's potentially looking to sell and love our level of effort, we would love to schedule a free strategy session with you to see what that looks like in terms of helping you. But otherwise, this is a great property, we believe, for many different aspects. You've got the location, you've got the 5 flat usable acres, you've got the really nice home, you've got the awesome workshop, so much versatility here, and room for growth if that is something you need as well. But with that, appreciate you joining. If you like this video, watch another one somewhere up here. And otherwise, we will see you guys in the next one. Have a great day.